Okay, we are live. This live stream, hopefully we finish Batman Year One. We got through halfway of chapter two, so I think we just should finish up reading and go ahead and talk, see what happens. If you like the book, discuss it with me, or it's okay to listen as I read along. So, my goal though is to finish this book. So let's get started. Where is my marker? There it is. Okay. So it seems like we left off with Batman attacking the governor's house and threatening people. So we begin on May 20th. No excuses, Gordon. That vigilante goes under instantly, or it's your job. Yes, sir. June 2nd. She knows how to walk in heels. So few women do these days. It's practically a lost art. And she knows how to scream. You could hear it from the rooftops. Normally, screaming wouldn't help, but in this neighborhood, uh, not in this neighborhood. Here, on the east end, a midnight walk constitutes attempted suicide. Lucky for her that there are so many cops around. There's Sergeant Freck playing, we know, and hunched in that sedan, Detectives Shelley and Lamar. There are 6 more officers waiting, crouched in groups of garbage dumpsters down the block. Gordon's wasting a lot of manpower on these traps. So you got Batman right here. That's when he attacked the people. Then you got the couple of Jim Gordon and his lady friend. Then at the bottom corner, the dark image, that's Batman. June 5th. Sir, your rolls. It's gone. Sir, it was him. Said the rolls is in the river. Even told me which pier. Thinks he's a damned Robin Hood. He will die. June 6th. He knows when and where we set our traps for him. And night by night, he terrorizes the most powerful men in Gotham. You heard what he did to the Roman's car, right? Laughed myself silly, Lieutenant. A Rolls Royce. Yes, you've been after the Roman for years. From what I hear, actually, you even came closer to indicting him once or twice. Oh, yes. Some of your witnesses changed their testimony. The rest vanished. It must be frustrating. I understand he keeps using his muscle to keep your assistant district attorney. With you keep in shape, don't you, Mr. Dent? What are you driving at, Lieutenant? I need to know where you were on the following dates, please. Thought he'd never leave. You can come out now. Alibis? Dent hasn't sent one alibi. Is send for every date. Says he was home between midnight and 4 with his wife. No point in questioning her, though. You really think he's Batman, Lieutenant? It's possible. Dent certainly is passionate enough, but it'll take more than muscles to fight the way Batman does, or to get around the way he does, and those weapons. I mean, he's got an arsenal hard to afford on Dent's salary. Money, Lieutenant? Bruce Wayne is the richest man in Gotham. Being from out of town, you might not know this, but his parents were murdered by a mugger, I believe. He was just a little boy at the time. I could kiss you, Weston. I'm already tasting her lipstick on the cigarette. Her fingernails bite into my knee. That truck. What the hell? Scream! Got Batman hiding while Jim talks to Harvey Dent. Maybe it's pills. Maybe it's the heart attack. Maybe it's both. But that doesn't matter. He's out of control. His foot must be pressed onto the accelerator. Oh no, that old woman. Can't let this happen. Come on, you heap. Move. Lieutenant, take the wheel. Damn, no time. No time. Can't reach. No time. It's blown. It's over. I've blown it. Batman's gotta save her. Do, do, do. How long? How long have I been out? Not long, Essen. Essen's got him. Don't move, you! Lieutenant, are you all right? Never mind me. Don't take your eyes off. I called for backup. Mm. Stop, or all fingers don't work. Lieutenant, she said it's Batman. And Brandon, Batman went down that alley. There he is, now. Save that old woman. They think I attacked the cops. Opening up. Catch a bullet in my leg. Ignore it. Blind alley, no way out. Except that window. Only chance? Buy me a moment. No one fires without my orders. Get the front of the place covered. Merkel, take a squad to the roof. Lieutenant, it's the commissioner. The roof. If I can reach it before they do, before they get air support. Commissioner, there's no need for Batman hasn't attacked anybody. Commissioner, you can't let Brandon and then it cuts out. But you have Batman running from the cops, Lieutenant Gordon going into the building that Batman's in, fighting with the commissioner. Oh no. The commissioner didn't want to miss this chance, called in his friend Brandon, said he'd checked the building, said it's due for demolition, said nobody would be hurt, nobody except a derelict or two, and Batman. Kapoof. Really good art right here. This page, you got the cops going in. They've got him cornered. They've got him outnumbered. They've got him trapped. They are in trouble. Chapter 3, Black Dawn. Stairwells collapsing. Fall with. Get away from the fire. That old man doesn't have a chance. Can't help him. Can't help him. Screaming can't help him. Oh no. Thermite in my belt. Catching. Get it off. Still have weapons in cape and boots. Need them if I survive this. Metal. Trapdoor's metal. Might be enough to protect me, provided that warning is a lie. Lucky, keep the pick in my glove. I was lucky. June 7th. Go away, Otto. You don't eat for an hour. Meow. Siamese, too noisy. Should have left you at the market. Whole crew now, ganging up. It's mutiny. Holly, what time is it? Selina, outside. Explosions. It's not even light out. It's 5 in the morning. I'm being serious, Selina. There are things blowing up over by Robinson Park. Maybe Brandon's cornered the jaywalker. Turn the TV on, Holly. Got to have something on this. Got Catwoman. There's Batman. Then here's Catwoman. Sleeping. Woken up by her cats. The 5th load goes up. I pray it'll be the last. He will be soon anyway. Brandon is a collection of sociopaths. He calls a SWAT team that will see to it. Commissioner's orders. That's what Brandon told me. The police commissioner of Gotham City wants a corpse. This is Unit 3. We are approaching target area. Where were you going, you? No prisoners, men. Lieutenant Gordon, you shouldn't be standing just yet. I'm all right. Batman has made enemies of every criminal in Gotham so far, and nearly killed every elected official. And every elected official. They've got him cornered because he got hurt saving an old woman's life. We report that Batman has been surrounded by Gotham police after he attacked 2 officers. One of them, hero cop Lieutenant James Gordon. Selina, it's Batman. The vigilante is now trying to hide in an abandoned tenement off Robinson Park. Gunfire has been heard and explosions. Oh, what the hell. Grab your coat. Down, Otto. There's plenty of food. Now there's tense silence. Eyewitnesses say a heavily armed SWAT team of 18 men has entered the building. We have entered the lobby. No sign of them yet. Unit 1 reporting second floor is a mess. Nothing living. Unit 2 reporting found a body under the water heater. Just an old winnow. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Over here. Give me some light. Just a chimney. No, down there. Over there. The floor. If he's trapped down there, the trapdoor is metal. He might have survived. So performative, soldier. Units 1 and 2, stay where you are. This only precautionary fire. If he is down there, trapped himself. Krager, Fenton, Sussman, downside, move it. Checking basement area, no trouble yet. Another winnow up here, he's cold. Wait, got something. No, it's just a dog. Steady burst if you steady burst if you find him, no matter how dead he looks. Go for the chest. We'll need his face for identification. No trouble yet. Another winnow? They said this place was deserted. Super must have lived here. Nobody home now. Nothing here, men. We're coming back up. Boom. I like you right where you are, Brandon. Hold your fire. You'd only kill our men. Too many people have died already. Have the other squads withdrawn. I can't guarantee their safety. No use. Something's on top of it. Units 1 and 2 converge on the lobby. He's here. Shoot on sight. Here, sir. A hole. It's a hole. Must have been a fireplace here once. Must have kicked through, climbed up the chimney. What? Gas! Face masks! Unit 1, do you copy? I think Brandon needs some help, Lieutenant. We can't help Markle. Order breaks my heart. Stand back. Stand back. Let us do our job. Batman, Selina, somebody just said he's alive. Maybe we'll see him. We'll see his corpse if we're lucky. Sir, he's taken out Unit 3. The whole unit, Commissioner. This will not do. This will not do at all. What's wrong with our marksman? I trust you didn't get me a blind marksman, did you? No, sir. He's our best man, but there are 100 places to hide in there. Unit, until the sun is higher in the sky, it won't be long, sir. The only other survivor of the attack shares a stringy shadow with me. I owe him an apology. I've made a mess of things. Let it all get out of hand. The enemy is closing in, relentless, unstoppable. Through a crack in the wall, I look at him. With my belt, I lost my rope, my thermite, my tear gas, even my batarangs. I'm down to the blowgun in my boot. Step it up. Careful stairs. They're given. What the hell? Just a cat, man. Keep an eye out. It's a bat we're after. Knew he wouldn't stay quiet. Siamese. Down to the blowgun and its 3 darts, and an unofficial invention of Wayne Electronics. Haven't tested it for this great out of a distance or for use in daylight. Too bad I can't afford to patent it. I'd make a fortune, but then I already have a fortune. If I didn't, you couldn't have built the device. If my family manor weren't placed over a huge cave, the Bat Cave, I call it. It's full of bats, extraordinary creatures, bats, nearly blind. They are sensitive to a range of sound far beyond our hearing. Took me weeks to find an ultrasonic tone that attracts them, though. And I mean all of them. Wayne Manor is miles from Gotham. They'll take a few minutes to get here, should things go well. Wait. Let them waste all the time they want. Wow. Steady, man. Just that cat again. It's getting on my nerves. Whew. Whoever Batman is, he's stronger than a... Hold it, you idiot. Quiet. He could be down here anywhere. Said he was in the chimney there. Dropped that beam. They weren't quick enough. They're useless. We're lucky he didn't kill them. Now fan out. You're leaving yourselves wide open. The slightest dove of anaconda on the darts, enough to put a man to sleep. Brock. For a day or so, 12 men left, 2 darts. No good. 1 bullet will never make the difference. They've got thousands. Spec. They're now shooting at Batman. There. Can't see him. Where? He moves so fast. Dark. Could be anywhere. What? Damn that cat. There. So fast. Tagged him close in. Commissioner, for God's sake, come in. Those idiots are firing out the windows. Markle. Got him. Get in, close. Cut that bastard in half. Got him, man. We've got him. Groggy, losing too much blood. Had to put a bullet in my good leg, didn't they? Crack. Forget it. Ignore it. Put what's left into it. Crash. You're the one. Who tried to shoot the cat? Cough. Can't see. Can't move. Get me out. The crowd is all screams and angry shouts. Then I hear a wrecking ball take out the wall, and a hardware store clatters across the street. A cheer goes up. They've made a hero out of him. Then the cheering disintegrates, and the screaming starts again. Thwack. Art, get out of the way. Look. What is that? Up there. My God. My God. My lord, what's that? There, down there. He's got motorcycles. Get after him, or I'll have you shot. Get after him. The bats finally came. Here they come to save the Batman. Commissioner Loeb chased a cloud of bats for 12 blocks. When the cloud broke up, he found out that it was all he was chasing. Somewhere along the way, the Batman must have taken a turn. He told his pets to keep going. Always eager to please the commissioner, Detective Swanson pursued the bats to the bitter end. And speaking of bitter ends, every member of Brandon's team, every cop, everybody in the crowd were vaccinated for their bat bites. Never have so many had so much trouble sitting down. The owner of nearby's men's store opened up his shop 4 hours later to find a three-piece suit missing and payment for it sitting on his cash register. 4 of Brandon's men were hospitalized with broken bones. Pratt, who Batman had punched through a brick wall, suffered from 5 broken ribs and internal bleeding. The dead Winos had no relatives to complain about their firebombing. Everyone who would have ordered Brandon or Loeb up on the charges remains unavailable to me by appointment or phone. June 9th. As has my prime suspect in this case, Bruce Wayne, the richest man in Gotham City. Sergeant Eason informed me that Wayne's parents were murdered by a mugger when he was only 6 years old. That's enough motive, I suppose, to make a man dressed like Dracula and assault criminals and save cats. Wayne's butler informed me that his boss has been skiing in Switzerland for 6 weeks. I squeezed permission for an international call from Captain Pierce. I've had easier root canals. You'd think Pierce was paying for the call out of his own pocket. But I spoke to somebody in Switzerland who said he was Bruce Wayne. Then he told me a nasty spill on the slopes, broken both legs and one arm. But assured me he'd be back in the country in a month. Said he'd be happy to talk to me. Laughed when I mentioned the Batman. Asked me for his autograph. Wayne could afford an impersonator, and casts on his arms and legs would cover bullet wounds, exactly where Batman received them. I'm sorry, Eason. Did you say something? Yes, sir. It's quitting time. Share a cab? Think of her as a cop. Think of her as a cop. June 15th. I have the cast in the sleeping alibis back at the lodge. They were so eager to support my story with Lieutenant Gordon. All I had to say was that a woman was involved. One of them even pretended to be me just for laughs before I arrived. The air is cold and sharp and hard to breathe. It's good to be alive. I don't deserve to be alive, though. This isn't a game. I can't afford mistakes. I have to learn to make it work, step by step, method by method. But that won't be enough. Too many people want me dead. I can't do it alone. I need an ally, an inside man. I need Jim Gordon on my side. He's skiing. June 17th. Selena, you punched Stan. We're changing our line of work, Holly. I got an idea. It's getting to be a habit for Epstein, and I have a cup of coffee at the local diner before calling it a night. Actually, I'm the only one who has coffee. She goes for herb tea. She'd qualify as a health nut if she didn't smoke. We stay longer tonight, hoping to wait out the Wayne hoping to wait out the rain. We run out of shop talk, but keep going. Turns out her first name is Sarah, and her family is from Germany, a generation back. She's got a thing about the bad rap that Germans generally get. She's got into law enforcement after being told she was too masculine for about six other careers. Whoever told her she was masculine must have been blind, deaf, and dead. The rain's eased up, and I'm an hour late and feeling terrible about having forgotten to call Barbara when we decide to risk it and look for a cab. A group of bikers notice Essen's legs and make the usual remarks. They ignore them and keep walking. Turns out she's from Chicago some years back. Small world. Even went to the same place for ribs. I'm sure I would have noticed her. Though, come to think of it, she was probably in high school then. Gotham weather just when the rain seems to be clearing up, lightning flashes, and we learn now how Noah felt not having an ark. We settle down for a doorway. A cab comes. She takes it. We don't say goodnight. August 7th. I don't know, Selena. I mean, you spent a lot of money on that costume. It's pretty queer. I mean, it's money, Holly. Be a kick. Just watch. Selena, I hate this city. I hate myself and the night and everything it brings. Mostly, I hate it when she cries. Another fight. We see so much Barbara and I. She tells me she tells me I'm away too much, and just when I should apologize, I snap at her. I freeze inside. Tonight she called the office, and I wasn't there. I was out having coffee with Sarah. Sarah, my God. I'm calling her Sarah now. This is all wrong, and Barbara's right, as always. And right now, I should be talking to her, begging her to forgive me for the baby in her stomach and the way that I'm thinking about Ethan. That's right, call her Ethan. Forget how she felt, how her body and lips felt. Barbara, I should talk to her. I should be thinking, not about Sergeant Ethan and not about Batman. He's a criminal. I'm a cop. It's that simple. But I'm a cop in a city where the mayor and the commissioner of police use cops as hired killers. He saved that old woman. He saved that cat. He even paid for the suit. The hunk of metal in my hands, it's heavier than ever. Chapter 4, Friend in Need. September 2nd. It's the right thing to do. It's the only thing to do. You should take the bracelet. I'm sure your wife would like it. No, please, sir, keep it. Damn it, Jim. You're right, of course. I just want to know if your wife weren't pregnant, would you? I'm sorry. That wasn't fair. Damn it, Jim. Hero cop Lieutenant James Gordon today apprehended the notorious narcotics dealer Jefferson Skeevers. It looks like Gordon's out to set a record, right, Tom? It sure does, Trish. He's caught a big fish this time. If Skeevers is convicted, this will be the fourth time he goes to prison. Bet they throw the key away now. September 7th. Her arms are strong. Her whole body's strong. It's late. We've both worked late again. I never get tired around her. She's requested a transfer. She's leaving Gotham City. I'm in love with her. It's the only thing to do. Judge Rafferty set bail for Jefferson's deliveries. Surprisingly, Assistant District Attorney Harvey Dent did not argue with this decision. I know you aren't one to take on, and I know you don't think I'm crazy. So tell me why you let Skeevers out on the street, Dent. I understand how you feel, Lieutenant. Would you like to borrow my umbrella? September 11th. No, none of that. You stay clean until we've gotten rid of you. Don't sweat it, babe. Just a couple of lines. Dent and Gordon are hot for you, Skeevers. They love to catch you with your pants down. Catch me? They caught me, babe. And you got me a court order that's tying Gordon's hands? I mean, I'd be sweating, babe, if I wasn't for a cop. They nail me, and I'd talk about Flash. And maybe Flash talks about Commissioner Loeb. And you say one word about Flash, and they'll kill us both. Now, take that thing out of your nose and listen to me. Just a couple of lines. Where do I start? Bad enough that you're black. I want you in a blue suit and an inquest with a tie. Make it black. Same for the shoes. None of that pimp stuff. And when you smile at the jury, make it nice, particularly the woman. I smiled at them, okay? Just remember, they've still got their clothes on. Clank, clank, clank. I closed the window. Splash. What in the world? Skeevers, are you all right? I'm fine. Better lay off that coke. It's bad on the nerves. You can never escape me. Eh, bullets don't harm me. Nothing harms me. But I know pain. I know pain. Sometimes I share it with someone like you. September 12th. Want to talk? The plea? Cop got a plea. Want to talk about Flash? Mark Hill, get Dent. Forget to tell the commissioner. I'm gone. Sources inside the police department revealed that Gotham Police Detective Arnold Flash has been implicated in Skeever's drug operation. September 13th. Detective Flash is a friend of mine, Gordon. You might have at least informed me of your plans before handing his head to international affairs. It was a slip, sir. Everyone working such long hours. Friendship, Gordon. Loyalty. These words still count for something in Gotham City. We took you in, yes, we did. Blemishes and all. And you do. And you have your blemishes. And don't you? I've done exactly what I promised, Commissioner. You get my best work. You get good press. I'll give you that. They like you. Don't they agree? It is pack at the Gazette, but they don't know you. No, they don't. Not the way we do. Terrible. They or your wife learned of the special nature of your relationship with Sergeant Essen. My God. Walls have ears, Jimmy. Dun dun dun. I'll be right back. Do, do, do. Oh yeah, let's finish this. Walls have ears, Jimmy. September 25th. Commissioner Loeb assures Gotham that the manhunt for the Batman continues, with hero cop James Gordon on the case. The butler makes us feel welcome as a virus. He leads us through a few dozen rooms the size of small states to Wayne's study. Police Lieutenant and Mrs. Gordon, sir. Mrs. Gordon, I'm charmed. Wayne's been out of the country. Wayne's had the flu this morning. I was told he had a hangover, but he'd see me. Better than having Barbara stay at home and worry about being so overdue. Alfred, be a joy and get some glasses for our guest. And another bottle. This one's evaporated. It's a little early in the day for us. Thank you, though. Mr. Wayne, I don't want to waste your time. My time is worthless, Lieutenant. Just ask Alfred. Hmm. I've been following your exploits, Lieutenant, and I must say that I'm impressed. You're getting as much press as the Batman. It is Batman you want to talk about, isn't it? Something about my being him? Excuse me. It must be the champagne. I neglected to introduce you to my friend. You see, I'm not sure what her name is, and she doesn't speak any language I know. That must be convenient. Barbara. Mr. Wayne, I need to know where you were on the following dates. He laughs and rings for his butler. His butler brings his date book. I could auction off the phone numbers in his date book for a fortune. They're all women. They're all famous. They're all beautiful. He's a pig, Jim. He's acting like one, that's for sure. But any man who'd wear a cape And it's a cape, not wings. I've seen it. Anybody who'd wear a cape and hunt criminals might go down pretty far to keep his secrets. Secrets, damn it all. Jim, why are you stopping? Honey, there's something we have to talk about. 10 minutes. He's been there. Now he's moving. That's good. Alfred, how did you like my performance? Positively Vandalivian, sir. I gather the remaining bottles of club soda may be left in its proper container. Hmm. I suppose you'll take up flying next, like that fellow in Metropolis. Skeevers told us where and when and how much money you've received, Flash. It's now October 2nd, and you've been spending a lot more money than you're earning. You're facing 10 years in prison, Flash. That's if Skeevers is alive enough to testify. My client didn't mean that. October 5th. Yes, sir. I know about Sergeant Eason. Please, don't bother me again. October 7th. Somebody slips rat poisoning into Skeever's food. Merkel gets his stomach pumped in time. October 10th. Skeevers is still going to testify against Flash. Doesn't care that his attorney had quit. Whatever he's scared of, it's what's so funny. That Lieutenant Gordon, it's a boy. Your wife is fine. Fourth in a daring series of cat burglaries, Commissioner Loeb's private collection of pop memorabilia is valued at $40,000. November 2nd. 40,000? Sure. So where am I supposed to sell it? Thought he'd have jewels or paintings. Not now, Otto. This one doesn't even work. Loeb was quick to charge the Batman with its crime. In other news, Detective Arnold Flash faces imprisonment to Naro on those drug charges. I hear Roman's got a fortune in old stuff. Maybe I'll give him a scratch or two before I steal it. Won't think it's Batman if I give him a scratch. Where'd I put that costume? Keek. And I want to be a friend to you. I fixed it, Selena. Come along and now and join the party. Selena, I fixed it. Scratch him on the face just once. He could use it. Industry experts were stunned by the demonstration of unheard possibilities for lightweight, durable plastics. How much time do I have left? 19 minutes. Whoosh. Johnny, little Johnny, you're a man now, a strong man. And how is my sister, my beautiful, faithful sister? Mother is well, sir. She sends her deepest devotion. She prays for your continued sources. I fear I need her prayers, Johnny. I need her son. And you have shown that you are brave as Herodias, Johnny. I have told you of Herodias, one man on a narrow bridge holding the line against hundreds until it has thrilled me every time, sir. I'm Mother has said that there are several men who are plaguing you, sir. I need only be told their names. Your mother is wise in her ways. You see, Johnny, there are too many people in the world who are asking questions and far too many who give answers. Mother said we must avoid more bad publicity, Johnny. Listen to me. I will tell you what must be done. Whap! Oh, my head. Over there. It's over here in my face. It's a woman. What is going on out? Let go of me, you idiots. How'd she get up here? Who the hell caused my face? Batman going after this guy. Catwoman's there to get revenge, but then attacks Batman. Batman, you work for Batman. I want her in live, in pain. Oh my god, somebody help me. How'd she get up here? Johnny, you don't have a chance. Johnny, what the? Batman. It's bing. My god, it's where? Wasting my time. My face. My face. November 3rd. Master Bruce, I've come across a fascinating piece in the Times. Concerns the effects of sleep among the marginally sane. Quiet, Alfred. Your mother is wise in her way. If only that woman hadn't been there, the Roman was about to tell his nephew. Marked increased paranoia. Whap, we must avoid more bad publicity, Johnny. I should have crippled the Roman's nephew. Would have bought us time. No, he'd have just gotten somebody else. At least I know who he's using. Tendency toward abrasive, even violent behavior. Avoid more bad publicity. He doesn't want bad publicity. It follows, and he won't murder anyone. That leaves blackmail. Or, off again, sir. Never during the day, Alfred. Shall I fetch your tights? Last night, incident connects the Batman with the recent burglaries of a woman with claws. Presumably, Batman's assistant is said to have assistant. Now I'm his assistant. I'll have to do something really nasty next time. Gordon, Johnny, once a man becomes a father, he is never truly free. Listen closely. Wah! Feeding time. My turn, honey. Wah, wah, wah. Easy now. Getting it warm. Ring, ring. Yes, Commissioner. Sir, Marco's on dirty. He can. Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Gordon is leaving his apartment. Tell the Roman. Third-rate witnesses in a nickel and dime open and shut the domestic grievance, and Loeb knows I've only had 2 hours to speak. Maniac! Should arrest the... Wait a minute. Headed into my garage building. I don't recognize him. Suddenly my stomach's so cold and death, and I'm twisting the wheel again. Nickel and dime domestic, getting me out of the apartment. Barbara! James! No sign of the motorcycle. Plenty of spaces to hide in here. Come on, I'm ready for you. Wah! Drop the gun, Lieutenant. Go to the office. Wait for our call. Jim! Jim! If I let them go, they're dead. Blam blam. Can't wait for another word. Good, Barbara. Stay low. Blam blam. Caught one in the shoulder. Throws my aim off just for a second. Wasn't supposed to happen. Get out of here. He's crazy. Behind me. Motorcycles start. Blam blam. Get out of here, Barbara. Call a cop. There. I can still see. James. Don't. I'll kill you. Miss Gordon. You have to trust me. I won't let your boy die. Bring, 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 bring. The driver hits the brakes. Too late. Going too fast. The bridge shakes. I listen to the rendering metals and shattering glass. I listen. The radiator hisses, spits water on the streets. I don't hear a human sound. I don't hear my baby cry. Whoof. The metal rail digs back into my back. He's heavy. No! No! Splash. Wah, wah. That's right. Good boy. Settle down. You're safe now. You must be wearing some armor under that jacket. Yes. You know I'm practically blind without my glasses. Siren's coming. You'd better go. So Batman saves Jim's kid. Turns out Flash is smarter than anybody he knew. He took notes on every little talk he had with the Commissioner Loeb. Dates, times, it was all there. 2 weeks and 5 days in jail, and he remembered where he kept his notes. Loeb's holding up pretty well under the strain. Judge Norton's on the case, so I don't think Dent has a chance of putting him behind bars. But Loeb is confirming with the mayor of the terms of his resignation. December 3rd. They've already got Grogan primed to replace him. Who's worse? Still, things aren't so bad right now. The Roman's been at war with his sister ever since he tried to get a hired knife slid between his nephew's ribs. I had a few run-ins with his sister back in Chicago a few years ago. I don't envy the Roman. They were all too busy to stand in the way of my promotion to captain. Sarah's in New York doing well, I hear. Barbara's not crazy about the marriage counselor, but we're making progress. As for me, well, there's a real panic on somebody's threatened to poison the Gotham Reservoir. Calls himself the Joker. I've got a friend coming who might be able to help. Should be here in any minute. And that's it. So that is Batman Year One. Everything else, there's still more pages, as you can see, but it's just old drawings of how they drew them. So that's cool. That's it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully you could join me next time on our live stream. So that's all I have. There will be a new video posted this week. We filmed it last week, and we just finished editing it, so it should be up soon. Okay. Stay safe and read some comics.